Finally. Jesus. I'm here. I'm just posting up stuff. Show's about. Hi, T. I'm just posting up on socials and whatnot. We still got a few more minutes, so hopefully it'll be up. Come on, come on. I got a minute and a half. All right, we're good to go. And the show is about to start. Why do I have... Oh, shit. Let's do this shit. Ready to re-chat. All right, let's do this. It's the only stream of the week. Let's make it a good one. Now. What's up, my guy? Oh shit. I gotta change that in the description. Fuck. I'll change that after. All right, how are we starting tonight? Yeah, what the hell does indefinitely mean, though? A week or two, maybe? Great. I am a revolutionary. I am. Yeah, freaking Rollins.
Columbus, you are sending me mixed signals here. So let me ask you a question. All of you, everyone in this building, what do you want?
Start chanting CM Punk.
Exactly. 1 minute, you're chanting for CM Punk. Next minute, you're chanting for the OTC. The minute after that, you're barking for the dog. The minute after that, you're singing my song.
Ain't wrong. Ain't wrong. They're just good crowds.
So it's painfully obvious to me that you have no damn idea what you want, and so I do not care what you want.
All right.
You don't know what's good for you, so you need people like me, visionaries like me, to tell you what is good for you. Now let's try a little experiment here. Let's try an experiment. Let me see if you can wrap this around your tiny little brains. You see, even the things that you think you want are because of me.
Go on.
Roman Reigns, the OTC. Roman Reigns exists because of me. CM Punk, right? CM Punk says he came back to WWE because you chanted his name. CM Punk is back in WWE because this company wanted to cash in on how much I hate CM Punk. That's the truth.
Not really.
Cody Rhodes in Market Nightmare. There is no second coming of Cody Rhodes unless I am there to put him on the map. World Heavyweight Championship, I was the first. NXT Championship, I was the first. Those things exist as they are because I built them in my image.
All right.
I am the creator. I am the prime mover. I am the past. I am the present. And this is the future of this company. And between me and my oracle here,
Oracle.
we know a thing or two about revolutions, don't we, Paul? That every revolution faces opposition. And I will deal with that opposition diplomatically. until that opposition pushes me and pushes me and pushes me and forces my hand, and that is exactly what happened to L.A. Knight.
Okay.
He stuck his nose in our business, and he got tsunami after tsunami after tsunami for his troubles. And in a few minutes' time, my dog, Brawl has an opportunity to do the same thing to another person who is a thorn in our side. Penta. Let me spell this out for you, plain and clear. There are a lot of people who think they've got what it takes to exist at the very top. Champions like John Cena and Gunther, or their prospective challengers, CM Punk, Goldberg, or those people left in the King of the Ring, Cody Rhodes, Jade Uso, a Viper, Randy Orton. But what these men fail to understand, they are all running a race for second place. This is the finish line. This is the end game. It has and always will be Seth freaking Rollins. Well, Mr.
Yeah. Penta.
This match is presented by Betting One. It's live on Netflix.
Cero. Miedo. That is true.
To SummerSlam and 2K. Now Seth Rollins gave Braun Breaker his marching orders, take out Penta tonight. Penta, one of those superstars who decided to become enemies with Seth Rollins and company. And Breaker misses the pilot. Once again, and Penta now. He can keep the pace. Getting his next one. Penta's turned his eyes very, very quickly. It's been a great start to his WWE career here. He was the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble earlier this year. Nice cross body on the sprinkle with a Breaker and Breaker.
Internet's being weird. Phone's being fucking weird.
Midsection Breaker. All the way down. Massive your chest is. Breaker looking for rest on the other side of the ring. It's pretty incredible, Corey, after everything Penta's accomplished around the world over the past couple of years. Right here in the center of the ring of WWE.
Man.
Exactly where Penta belongs. Now he's going to take to the sky, and Breaker just intercepts him and drops him on the back of his head. Superhuman closing speed possessed by Braun Breaker. An absolute mutant of an athlete. That dog end of his Seth Rollins likes to say. And you know, what a pick by Rollins and Bayley to bring Breaker along to join this coup, for lack of a better term, that began at WrestleMania. And that sort of decision does not happen by accident. Paul Heyman is always thinking several steps ahead. Heyman clearly realizes Braun Breaker is the future of WWE, and he's still moldable.
I mean,
back to Breaker's times.
Yeah, he is.
Two-time NXT champion and a tag team champion as well. Paul Heyman went on record while Breaker was in NXT and said that he saw the future of this industry. What's the man in the ring right now? Braun Breaker. So obviously Heyman's been scouting him for a very long time. And now look at the fight back. And with zero fear. Breaker drops him just like that. Sometimes a little fear can go a long way when it comes to self-preservation. You're dealing with someone as bad as Breaker. What a back breaker. Here's the cover on Penta. Penta kicks it too. The intense and powerful Braun Breaker. And I think this is something Heyman has been working with Braun Breaker to control Braun's temper. We've seen in the past, I mentioned LA Knight being hot. And Braun Breaker something for the same sort of religion. If Braun can keep his head clear, in check, he's going to be more dangerous than he already is. So Braun's agreed as well as part of this group. Braun's been hot-headed in the past. Trying to harness those emotions and use them to their advantage, Rollins and Heyman are. And if they do harness that, this group is going to be pretty impossible to stop. Beyond harnessing, I think Heyman and Rollins have already done a great job of weaponizing it. 73 mile-per-hour speed of Breaker as he runs the ropes and drops Penta with a vicious clothesline. Creeping across the face of the Oracle of Seth Rollins. Since his first day here, he's been trying to keep up with me. You're never going to beat me. Never. And that might be the scariest thing about Braun Breaker these days is the confidence. Seth Rollins has instilled even more. Paul Heyman is instilling deeper confidence in this, for all intents and purposes, rookie
Oh, he's definitely not a rookie, but okay.
Always been a very confident individual. Coming out of his days of some success at NXT, but again, he's starting to once more confident than I've ever seen him before. Now just torturing Penta. He's done a fantastic job to this point of keeping Penta grounded. About Breaker 2, he has all the tools, right? I agree. The intense and powerful Penta used to be. Case in point, Penta's used to having a distinct speed advantage over both of his opponents. Probably not the case. Here comes the Breaker time. Right hand drops Penta to the apron. Referee Eddie Orengo working this matchup. First one of the night here on what should be a stellar night on Monday Night Raw. King and Queen of the Ring semi-final matchup to see who goes to the Night of Champions Saturday. Of course, Becky and Bayley keep the Intercontinental title. What all this? Wow, sets Breaker across the ring, and now Penta's got Bron Breaker reeling. Bron Breaker was trying to avoid a lot of Penta to build up momentum, pick up speed. Series of kicks takes down Bron. Oh, Penta with a quick kick to the face.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, well that didn't anger Breaker momentarily, but Penta sends him over the top rope. Now Penta gonna launch himself into Breaker. He got caught. Bron Breaker catching Penta will momentarily at least Breaker into the post. Penta allotted some valuable seconds to recover. Bron went face first into the steel. Now what is Penta cooking up? Head with a high flyer. Buys himself some time, knocking Breaker down outside the ring. Penta's gonna fly. That's over the top. Cargill. Penta takes out Breaker, who may have hurt himself. Tremendous action. Live on Netflix.
And another commercial. Gotta love that. 2 commercial breaks in 20 minutes. Friggin' nutty. Yeah, pretty much. It's a little out of hand. I mean, it's not like Saturday night's main event on NBC bad, but that's going to be brutal to watch because there's going to be like, what? It's a 2-hour show, and we'll be lucky if 30 minutes of it's actual wrestling. The rest is going to be promo shit and commercials. Even though there's probably going to be 4 matches on the card. I mean, one's going to be Gunther and Goldberg. We know that match ain't going more than 5 minutes, so at best. So Roman's definitely going to be at SummerSlam. It's just a question of is he going to come back this weekend or the night after, the Raw after. Official prediction video will be up this week before Friday.
Breaker and Penta are down, ladies and gentlemen, behind our announce table because of what just happened moments ago. One Breaker with this patented move. First it was this Corey. Breaker followed up immediately with a on the announce table, taking everything out, including himself. I don't know if the camera's picking up. Breaker was favoring his knee for a moment. And Penta gets up to the field with a right knee that can really hurt when he delivered the turn. Breaker out front to Perez and stay over the barricade by you. Retired. So said I'd go over the barricade if I were all athletics. Look at Breaker now stomping a hole in the solar plexus of Penta. I'm surprised Penta's even able to make it to a vertical base at this juncture. Oh, and he's still gonna fight. You're making the face and Penta fighting back. That's the thing about Penta. Never say die attitude. Looked like he might have been going for the next one in the square there, Corey. Hey, Breaker is
Oh.
it's rolled knees into the already injured Rhodes. Cover to Penta. Kick out at 2. The core of the rib cage of Penta is taking a beating tonight in this one. After being dropped across the top of the ring post. And then some. Take a look at the raw power. Breaker double knees to the body. Credit to Penta for surviving that one. And Breaker now dominating Penta yet again. The announce table is an absolute car wrap for the record time. And Penta now, what are trying to do here? His massive arm. Squeeze the cranium of the luchador. Pushed him to the right and Brawl on the outside. And then somehow trying to fight out of this predicament. Breaker just continues to wear Penta down. This one.
Oh.
Have to get some space. Pick up the pace, kick to the hamstring. Breaker's down. Penta down. Swing leg drives Breaker face first to the mat. Penta's fired up. Penta's still favoring the right leg. I wonder how that may factor into this matchup. That between scripts. Oh, look at Penta. Uh-oh. Okay, able to pull through. And Penta just suplex. Lynch hooks the leg. Breaker kicks out. Penta was going for a...
I don't know what he was going for, actually.
Breaker was able to put the brakes on. And that could be a result of...
Not a terrible transition, but that's definitely not the plan.
He's ready to go. Could be ready to put Breaker away. And the call for the Mexican Destroyer. Breaker, though. He's defense momentarily. Kick to the face by Penta. Breaker. No through into a high knee. Here we go. Back to beat Goldberg.
It is a Frankensteiner. What do you mean calls it a Frankensteiner? It is a Frankensteiner. It's just a different version of it. Because he jumps up on the rope instead of just climbing up. But that is a Frankensteiner. Everybody knows he's a Steiner.
13,433 in attendance tonight at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Great Penta. This match on the night is going to be great. Now beyond the spear, intercepted by Penta. Penta won again by Breaker. Military press. Cover by Penta. And the DDT. Does not be the charge. Mexican Destroyer.
Oh, shit. Bron kicked out. Oh.
You land your heaviest artillery And it was heavy. Spectacular Mexican destroyer.
Excellently done to protect him. But wow.
Penta attempted to go for the Mexican destroyer in the matchup. Was able to hit Frank Ring to kick out, but Penta's got to keep his foot on the gas here. This gas is Penta had left in the tank. This gas is Breaker had left in the tank. So they're thinking about the Penta driver. Breaker though. Standing switch. Penta lands on his feet. Kick off Breaker again. Breaker misses finally. Penta springs.
Oh. Wow.
This is absolutely insane. Penta went to take it to the skies and flawed Brandon nearly Penta clean.
Oh.
Look at this action.
Hey, Delilah.
Officials have counted about 15 after this.
As always, welcome.
This is your one warning. Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way. Okay. You know Penta's not going to. Wait, they're at 6. Why is it 6 p.m. next week? Are they?
As every superstar does, did her best to protect herself upon impact. Unfortunately, watch Link's elbow through a jam on her right shoulder. We understand that Liv Morgan is going to miss several months of action as a result. Let's talk about the tag titles. Nick, let me call you back. She's not the only one your judgment that would have been injured. Who's that? Don. Don? What, did he strike his mustache? I've seen the paperwork. It's legitimate. Unfortunately, the match of the champions is qualified for his home. Dude, he's ducking me. You know what? I'm going to make sure he's ducking me. Trust me. The first in line, when he was ready to go, the match is yours. Fine. I'll be ready.
Wait, what?
Say, really. We actually wanted to come and talk to you about some of your photo shoot. Yeah, I got some photos. Yeah. I want to talk to you about my dumbass. Next week. No. For those that can titles. Against Spin Balor and Jade. You know why I want to talk about it? Because it's no. What you say is no. Say it. Stop! Thanks for dropping by. You're so long. Yes, I am.
Fitted JD now. Okay.
Do you treat my mates? The new day! Well, the New Day going to defend their tag titles next week against the Judgment Day. Meanwhile, earlier today, I had the opportunity to sit down with Goldberg to talk to him about his match with Gunther 2 weeks from Saturday and Saturday night's main event. An exclusive interview. It's live next time on Netflix.
Okay. Well, I thought he'd actually be there, but apparently it's going to be a pre-taped interview. Fair enough. I don't get the whole Grayson Waller with New Day thing, but I'm not gonna like shit on it until like I see what the hell they're doing. Just catching up on anything I need to catch up on, which it doesn't look like there is much. Oh, it's the shop.
Well, WWE takes over Atlanta this July with Saturday night's main event in Evolution State Farm Arena.
That's going to be a rough last weekend. Jeez. Saturday night's main event and Evolution back to back, and then 2 weeks after that, or actually no, it's 3 weeks after that. Never mind. That's okay. 4 letters, 1 word. Somebody's gonna get screwed there. I don't know who, but
Saturday night's main event. Bill, you made it very clear that you would seek revenge against Gunther after what he said about you and your family at Bad Blood last year. It appears that revenge is going to come 2 weeks from Saturday in Atlanta on NBC as part of Saturday night's main event. What is it about Gunther that puts you in this type of mood?
First and foremost, did you expect anything less of me? Did you think there was any way I was going to let that slide? Zero. Exactly. I take my family to a WWE event as a bystander, as a fan. Try to relax, no stress, don't have to worry about who I'm wrestling that night, don't have to worry about anything. Just gotta go have fun. Then I step into a verbal assault from Gunther. the lack of respect from him that I saw that night was pretty unbelievable. It was astonishing to me. Did he embarrass me in front of my wife? Absolutely. Did he embarrass me in front of my son? No question. Did he embarrass me in front of my fans at my adopted hometown of Atlanta? 100%. So there was absolutely no way I was going to let him get away with that. I didn't know when, I didn't know where. I was going to seek my revenge and introduce him to who Goldberg really is, whether it's a 58-year-old man or a 28-year-old man. I don't care if I've got one foot in the grave. Nobody's ever going to talk to me like that and get away with it. So yeah, he embarrassed me in front of my family. And so as I'm vying for my retirement match and wondering who my opponent's going to be, I thought it was quite serendipitous that he stepped up and pretty much put himself into that spot. I think it was a logical choice because he ain't getting away with it. As long as I'm breathing, and as long as I can step foot into that ring, I am going to make him pay. Michael, I am going to beat the out of Gunther Saturday night's main event.
I'm going to beat the fuck out of him. Okay. I mean, he's not going to. He's not going to win, but I don't hate that. I don't hate that interview at all. It's still going to be not good, but that interview was totally okay. I don't have a problem with it.
It sure is, and you can guarantee that the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General Gunther, wants to make sure it's the last time the WWE Universe ever sees Goldberg as Gunther defends his gold against the man, the WWE Hall of Famer, Goldberg.
I miss Seth too. We all know it. We all know she wouldn't want to sit around here sulking all day, okay? So come on, let's fire up. Dom, you're still Intercontinental Champion, okay? So let's get clear by next week. You're going to show AJ Styles exactly why they call you Dirty Dom. Roxanne, you face Jade Cargill tonight. When you beat her, you're going to go on to become the queen of the ring. JD, me and you next week, we're going to bring the tag team titles home to the clubhouse, alright? And speaking of tag team titles, Raquel, you are the women's tag team champions, okay? So chin up, everyone, we're good.
Yeah, but what about Pierce and Nick? They still haven't made a decision on who I were these women's tag team champions.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes, okay? But so why are complaining all day? Is not going to help anything.
Idiots then? What did you just say? No, what did you just say? Jason and me? Come on!
Exactly, that's what we need. Get fired up. That's the enforcer I know. You can't just let Rhea Ripley walk all over you like she did last week. We need you as the enforcer. And the enforcer we know will go out there and make her pay for what she done last week.
You're right, yeah. I'll take care of Rhea.
Go on, get smashes.
No, she isn't.
I still miss my Rhea.
Everything's gonna be okay.
You know, I just got a match tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Is that what's happening now? Yep. Yep, Jade and Roxy. Oh, God, another commercial. For the love of Pete. All right, the match is not a pee break. I'm just going to take a pee break before the match. Though I'm honestly not expecting the match to be great because, you know, Jade. But about that later.
Your Story podcast is hosted by WWE icon Steph McMahon, with new episodes debuting every other week. This week's guest, WWE President Nick Khan. Download What's Your Story with Stephanie McMahon on all audio platforms and watch WWE YouTube.
Just a second. Look, I just want to really wish you good luck tonight. I'm sorry for being a bit weird last week. Nobody knows more than I do how much you've gone this tradition. Yeah, you don't say. I didn't know that I needed your permission to get time out. Come on, you know it's not. I mean, it's like that. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, this title match has been on my mind all week. Means a lot to me, but I promise, when I beat Becky tonight, you're first in line, okay? Okay, I just want to make sure we're cool. We're cool. Okay, it's all good. Good luck. All right, thank you.
Bayley, a lot in her mind. She takes on Becky for the Intercontinental title later on tonight. Meanwhile, Roxanne Perez, strategy, looks to continue with their wild 2025. She takes on Jade and Cargill for Friday Night SmackDown in the semifinals of the Goldberg Interview. The winner heads to Saturday Night Champions versus Asuka. Of course, that's a special start time. 8 o'clock local in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It will be 12 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, but why 6 o'clock next week? Where are they? Where the hell are they going to be? I assume they're not. That's not Saudi Arabia. So where the hell are they going to be to start at 6? I don't necessarily have a problem starting and being done a little earlier next week, but
There's so much on the line. If you win the Queen of the Ring tournament, you get an opportunity of the champion of the respective brand at SummerSlam. What happened last year, Nia Jax with the 2024 Queen and went on to SummerSlam to beat Bayley with the WWE title. Speaking of Nia Jax, actually back on to this tournament last year. Be a disqualification. I'm sure Jade Cargill is using that as fuel. Few superstars do it as well. Anytime you tell Jade she can't do something, she will do it just to prove you wrong. Roxanne Perez knocked off Kyrie Sane. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Fatal throwaway to advance to this match tonight. Roxanne taking up now on Jade Cargill. Is this wise strategy? It may be if Roxanne is looking to tire out Cargill, really test the gas tank of Cargill, so to speak. But Roxanne has to be fully aware of the game-changing power of Jade. Case in point, Jade Cargill slings Roxanne into the corner. Jade was knocked off beach, and Nia Piper fatal throwaway on SmackDown to advance to the semifinals. There again, the power of Jade Cargill. This is what Jade needs to do. Just stick with her wheelhouse. What works for her, the power game. You do it as well. Roxanne was looking for sunset, but again, overpowered by Jade Cargill for time, bringing back to champion. In the Cargill quarter, she's never competed for Ziggler's championship in her career. Now the opportunity she wins to be right. And I think that sort of hurts Jade Cargill. She wants to fulfill the prophecy that she set for herself. Jade feels that she's already the uncrowned queen of the ring, whether the tournament's going on or not. And again, this cat-mouse game continues between Roxanne and Jade. Perez looking to use her quickness. And Jade Cargill looking at that pop-up face first goes Perez. And the power game, obviously, in Cargill's corner. Roxanne's going to go back to the cat and mouse game. Perez next level in-ring IQ with a proud pupil of the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, my partner on Tuesday nights on NXT. Roxanne, a little payback by Jade with that slap that time, and Roxanne now hanging Jade up on the second rope, and Perez with an opportunity. Up and around we go, but Cargill able to put the brace on. Backbreaker knee right to the spine of Perez. Cargill, an incredible athlete, boatload of charisma. She's extremely confident. She at one point that she's obsessed with all this, winning the WWE ring.
She's not actually going to, just destroy Roxanne, is she?
She does tend to get a little overconfident, like she is right now, but that could just get under the skin of Roxanne Perez. We'll see how Roxanne reacts to this. Roxanne, of course, two-time NXT Women's champion. Perez going to slowly buy some time and roll out of the ring. Cargill again in pursuit. Perez is trying to lure Jade in, and she did just that. Cargill, just a averted disaster there as she caught Perez with an elbow in the mouth. The emphasis on Oscar keeping a close eye on this one. Champion, look at the power of Jade Cargill, and just carrying Perez on her shoulders up the steps. Perez slides it. Oh, that's a smart move. Right for the back of the leg, drop Jade on the steps it out. A drop kick to the knee of Cargill into the steel. Roxanne's taking over.
Oh God! Another commercial?
Okay.
Did they really not want to do much wrestling tonight? There's so many commercials. You still have a women's Intercontinental title match and Cody and Jay, and it's 9 o'clock. And obviously those two matches are not going to they're not going to be done in like 10 minutes. I wouldn't think. But does that mean we're still in for like 6 or 7 commercial breaks in the next hour and a half ish? Oh, God, I hope not. I hate the bloody commercials. clean up the box a little bit while I wait for a stupid ass commercial. Yep, cut it off. Clean it out. All right, I guess. Why did that close? Fuck me, bro.
This time, John Cena
CM Punk.
for the undisputed WWE Championship. WWE Night of Champions.
And we are back as Roxanne Perez delivers an uppercut. Jade Cargill is in trouble as Roxanne Perez is focused on the injured leg of Cargill. And Perez with a great offense so far. Now Cargill, look at you try. You see the adrenaline beginning to flow. Jade with liking her life for a moment. Yeah, back to the injured leg. Perez has been incredible in her strategy here. Saw her do this to Rhea Ripley a few weeks back, and out of Cargill tonight. And that running uppercut to the back of the neck by Perez. Roxanne, nice moonsault cover now. For the win, isn't enough. Cargill takes it out two.
All right.
Will face Austin.
At least they're giving Roxy offense.
And Perez doing an outstanding job here. Roxy just do her best to keep her here, not get frustrated, not make any mistakes, because she's in complete control of Jade Cargill. Take another look at this. Cargill jumps springboard moonsault, nearly ended it. There were threats for Jade 1,433 tonight in Nationwide Arena. The thing about Roxanne, too, you mentioned earlier, she's so young, so much of a career ahead of her, but she actually a veteran in her. Because Roxanne possesses the skill set of a veteran.
True.
Earlier trained by the great Hall of Famer, Booker T. Again, that bad leg seemed to be given out. Perez now trying to lock in a sleeper here on Cargill. Maybe, but it's enough. That Cargill down to one knee now. Perez trying to. And again, we're talking about how Roxanne was attacking the leg. Obviously, Jade having trouble maintaining a vertical nose, keeping her legs underneath her. Able to create the separation, though, driving Perez into the corner as Jade collapses to the back. Roxanne may have an opening here. Virgil is on turnbuckle. And Perez. Absolutely incredible. Taking Perez out of the end. Finally slaying the big one from JBL Brown. And a count of bad luck and all. What as that was. Instinctive reaction. Jade, though, from the good momentum, takes out Perez and another one by Jade. And here comes Jade Cargill. Big boot to Perez off the ropes. And Jade just and Jade fired up here tonight. Like it's very competitive Roxanne Perez. Cargill now stopping down Perez. That was a different. Lovely mind games as she slams Perez to the back. Cover now. Jade, which is Roxanne able to kick out.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Look at her face.
Jade, we mentioned it earlier. I mentioned that Jade has a tendency to get a little overconfident.
I mean, I don't blame her. It's Roxanne, but like that's a little strange.
Extra second for the extracurricular activities. This one could be over. And Roxanne putting up a hell of a fight here tonight. Roxanne's tenacious. The official star of this business. Oh, wow! Albeit a toothless one. A kick by Cargill. And this could be the beginning of the end. Goes through. What a bridging counter. Cargill at two. What a counter by Roxanne. Jade went for the big boot. Perez corner with one of her own. Roxanne, Jade, technical wizardry inside the ring. Here comes Perez. And caught by Cargill. Down! Jade Cargill. Roxanne with an opportunity. Pick over the back of the neck. Cover on Cargill to advance tonight at Champions. Cargill picks it too. Don't panic, Roxanne.
Okay.
Roxanne's got Jade down. She's got Jade hurt in trouble. What an opportunity for Perez here tonight. He's so disheartening for a competitor, though, when you hit your best shot in this.
Roxy, if you're going to do that, you got to hit. You just look like you're swinging at air.
Now Perez talking trash to Cargill. Roxanne's trying to tonight value at times. Cargill with the right hand. I think that just tipped Cargill off. Perez now looking for pop rocks. And not able to connect. Oh, just barely got her. I don't think she got enough of her, but maybe just enough. And Cargill now. Lifting Perez up. Oh, there's Perez. Cargill, no. Oh, no. Again, trying to put Perez in position. She does now. Oh, face first. Perez off the chain. Cover now. For the win. By Cargill. She's going to face Oscar.
Yeah, kind of sloppy. I think she wanted to try to like pick her up for a second one before she did the Jaded, but
Jade escapes with the W and entry into the Queen of the Ring final, where the Empress of Tomorrow awaits. That could be a career-defining test for the storm of WWE. Take another look at this. The power of Cargill, blowing a powerbomb, and then realizing she needed a little insurance. Roxanne Perez, congratulations, you have been Jade. Also, Seth, the night of champions. 8 o'clock local talk on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on the West Coast. This Friday, Saturday, Rhea, Saudi Arabia.
Pittsburgh. They're in Pittsburgh and they're starting at 6?
You didn't have to say nothing, Moose. Because me and you been in the trenches. From fighting my family.
Yep.
To finishing our stories at WrestleMania. We both been to the mountain.
Yep.
This whole hills. There's no room for one of us. Just like you got yours. I know I ain't personal. It's strictly business. On Monday night.
Yep. One more.
two men hungry to return to the top of the mountain. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther Promo. Champion explained it earlier tonight. Gunther, the champ, joins us live on Netflix.
Okay.
Just
Oh God, what the fuck? Okay. Sabu. Okay. Gunther next. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh. Damn. Okay. That looks. All right. I guess I'm feeling myself tonight. Pause. Come on with the commercial. I don't really. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, combo an individual event ticket for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium. Jade, just in New Jersey on Saturday on the 2nd, Sunday on the 3rd of Roxanne. The ticket master. Well, this past weekend we had a meeting across the river. The Hudson River, that is. We were on the West Side Highway in Manhattan, in New York City. For Fanatics Fest, the celebration of sports and athletes at the Javits Center in New York. Of course, we have the SummerSlam kickoff show. I was joined by Peter Rosenberg, a number of WWE superstars to celebrate the first ever two-night SummerSlam. It's from the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on August 2nd and August 3rd. Even John Cena apologized to me for who's been treating it as of late. Also, superstars participated in all kinds of fan-centered events and activities, autograph signings, sporting events, photo sessions, and many athletes and celebrities from their own WWE superstars who make their own WWE-type entrance, including James Hart, dressed as Hulk Hogan. It was an incredible event at Fanatics Fest in New York City. We thank all of you.
Yeah.
Can't wait for next year.
I missed that part.
You hosted women's tag team titles. I think you all have a great chance shots. Thank you so much, Sheamus. We appreciate that, but you also did an amazing job last week. Don't you say how great you are?
Yeah, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Don't worry about it. At least I got the publicity in this place for a little bit.
Sheamus,
Yeah.
good stuff.
It's okay.
Oh.
You still pretend to be everybody's friend. But this place is full of people like you. Smile, sweet face, and nice to your back. I'm trying to roll me up. Because now I'm actually in my own drum. That drum is attempting to get around which I would love to smash against that chest of yours. I do my damage to you like a god. And you do yours back here on the sea. God now, are you? So God. I'm not being the most embarrassing and egotistical member of the League of Nations. But you can remember, I'm tired of talking, fella. That's what it's gonna be. No more BS. It's time to pull up. Or shut up! You don't think you can remember this. Those two. Yeah, right. Once again. The gentleman's time Monday Night Raw is live on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
World Heavyweight Champion. The ring general. Goldberg.
Champion had last week prior to his confrontation with the WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg. We mentioned it before, it is set in stone. July 12th, Saturday night's main event in Goldberg's adopted hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. The Hall of Famer has a chance to dethrone.
God damn, next week I got 6 o'clock. I guess. At least I'll be finished early. By this time, next Monday, I'll be done. That's not terrible.
Last week was supposed to be my celebration. Me celebrating, reading what's right in the mind, the World Heavyweight Championship. But instead, none other than Bill Goldberg walked down here, looked me straight into the eye, and told me that I am next.
Well, you mentioned retirement, so last.
I thought about what it means to be next. Usually being next means getting speared out of your boots, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, and break up, looking at the lights. Bill Goldberg is the most destructive man of his generation. But it is not 1999 anymore. It's 2025, and right now, I'm the guy.
Oh, you haven't seen.
I'm the best professional wrestler in this company, and the World Heavyweight Championship are on my waist. Use it.
He's not really lying.
And
I mean,
what Bill Goldberg had to say, intense as always, but there's nothing he can say that will change my perception of him. And my perception is that I see a 58-year-old one-trick pony that can't lace my boots.
not completely wrong.
So, Bill,
take the moment now and officially apologize to your wife and to your son for everything that I'm gonna do to the man that used to be Goldberg. Unlike anybody you ever stepped in the ring with.
True.
I embarrassed you once, and it's sounding like I'm going to embarrass you again. Because it's my personal responsibility to make sure that the legacy and the myth of Bill Goldberg forever dies.
They seem to be okay with that.
Goldberg is fired up and as intense as I've ever seen him.
They seem fine with that. Man, it's already 9:20. You guys still get 2 more matches in an hour. Here we go.
Becky, I know you're getting ready to defend your Intercontinental Championship, but I was hoping that I could get your thoughts on the champ.
My thoughts, I just witnessed Bayley and Lyra conspiring to work together. Because that's the only way that they know to get this title. But you know what? I've said too much already.
Fair enough. Thank you, Becky. Cole Reigns, as I send it back to you, Becky, understandably focused on her upcoming. Actually, you know what? Hold that thought. Hey, Sammy. Sammy, do you have a second? I know this isn't a good time, but I know you're coming off a tough loss to Randy Orton on Friday night, but we all know how much becoming a world champion means to you. So I have to ask on behalf of the WWE Universe, how are you processing this loss?
That's quite a response. What is encompass? Listen, I'm not trying to get under your nerves. Let's just speak plainly here. You're really, really, really happy. I believed every single thing you said last week. It was a great speech. I've done enough. But what happened? Exactly what I told you to happen. The Viper, and he dropped you. Am I right? I mean, honestly, Sammy, when are you going to get it to this big star? And all this, the way you are, the way you want to be, Sammy, you're never going to be world champion. Okay? Okay. I'm done talking to you. I talked to Adam Pierce. Our match is official. TikTok.
Stop
What is he doing? I mean, I love it, but what exactly is he doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not quite sure what Becky Lynch was watching earlier on. I don't think Bayley and Lyra were conspiring against her. Lyra was basically wanting Bayley, wishing Bayley good luck tonight. Bayley saying, you get first dibs on the title. By the way, I think you really blame Becky Lynch for being in that headspace. And Becky understands what it means to be a champion in WWE. You are perpetually a target. And Becky has to be feeling the heat because Becky is very familiar with what Bayley is capable of. This woman, prior to the creation of the United States Intercontinental Championship, was the Grand Slam champion in the women's division. Bayley is a history maker, just like Becky Lynch. Well, you know, here's the deal with Bayley, too. Bayley was taken out of WrestleMania by Becky Lynch. She's got revenge on her mind. Intercontinental Championship up for grabs live on Netflix.
I'm Charlize Theron. What's my go-to march match move? This one's called Fight Lessons.
That's what it's called. Okay. Decide this crap on my phone. All right, can we get to it, or like what? What? Well, I'm glad I'm hardwired because it seems like the fucking Wi-Fi is acting up on me. I swear, I feel like I have to upgrade every fucking thing just to stream. New software, new fucking laptop, stronger internet. It's like not enough. I feel like I gotta buy all new clothes so I'm not wearing because it's Florida and it's summertime. It's hot as shit even indoors. Like I'd rather wear hoodies, but I can't wear hoodies in 90 degrees. So it's like I gotta get new clothes and shit to wear on stream. Wait, he's gonna have Owens on? I'm fine with them milking this Jane Cody, and that's the show. I'm okay with it.
These two rivals will go one-on-one. Becky Lynch holding an edge of 5 wins to 3 the last time they went one-on-one back in February of 2023, over 2 years ago, when they met inside a steel cage match. Tonight, it is for the coveted Women's Intercontinental Championship. And an interesting note, Corey, Bayley is actually competing in this matchup, she told me earlier today, to the gear she was planning to wear at WrestleMania. Before that was taken away from her by the attack by Becky Lynch a few days prior. And the bells are up. We are about to find out where Bayley truly exists in this game. Where is Bayley's head? Is she as ready as she says she is, or was WrestleMania the thread that will unravel the great career of Bayley? This is the first match for Bayley since April 14th, in the days prior to WrestleMania. As a Velvet Championship for SummerSlam of last year, when she was defeated by the Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax. Becky Lynch now. Bayley like considerable
Competition between these two last week. Regular history between some of these women as Bayley begins to tee off on the champion. But the reality of the situation is, they came up through NXT together. Sure, they teamed alongside one another. They were two of the great four horsemen. But the fact is, they both evolved in their own separate ways as competitors. These are two totally different women. And of course, Bayley, a former NXT Women's Champion, Becky as well, although Becky won that title. But once she made it to the main roster, now Bayley avoided that flying elbow to the spot. Bayley again sliding foot trial. Becky able to roll through and just counter. Looking for the disarmer, and Bayley, who knows her so well, able to count off one of the Roxanne has. Familiarity breeds contempt. These two have competed against one another on multiple occasions. They definitely studied one another. They both look to be the top of their game tonight with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. As you mentioned earlier, they came up together, trained together. Oh, it was a and I would just say, personally, while they're in the second move, that their mindsets are completely different. Bayley has always done her best to look out for the rest of the roster. Think about it. For the majority of her career, she's done damage control with WWE. Bayley regularly goes down to the Performance Center to keep an eye on the up-and-comers in NXT. Oh! Back to the back. Becky Lynch realized that sometimes the secret to success is stepping out on your own and forget the fans, forget the rest of the roster, make your money with your title. Just totally back on it. This has Myra Tom Curie, all about that. Bayley after their stadium with a sneak attack. Becky the team and Myra, they put the tag titles. The next coming up, then on Raw, they lose the titles, and Becky will turn on Myra. Becky again, look at this. Bayley able to count both these women winners of the Rumble over the years. Bayley, Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Bayley lost out to the apron. Right hand connects, down goes the champion. Bayley making the climb toward the top. And Becky on the apron trying to make it back to her feet. That was a smart decision. A veteran move by Bayley, repositioning herself. Maybe not. Becky's able to take control and out tearing Bayley's arm out of the socket. Becky's taking over.
God, another freaking commercial. God, another minute. Boring. How is it? Oh shit, it's 9:30. Fuck. I guess next commercial I'll get my water. At least I don't have to go 15 deep on the chapters. Fuck. Where's my spare? Where's my spare? Where's my spare? There's my spare.
Critical moment in this matchup in front of over 13,000 in Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio tonight. Bayley the challenger, Becky Lynch the champion. This is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Bayley was in control for much of the matchup until Becky Lynch went after the arm that Becky injured right before WrestleMania, and it's bothered Bayley throughout most of this matchup. Bayley's been able to fight through the pain. Here comes the adrenaline dumping the champion, belly to back suplex. This is what Lynch wanted to avoid. Now that running knee by Bayley, and Bayley starting to climb back into this. Becky was going for frequent covers, looking to put Bayley away, understanding that this rally may come. Oh, what a take down by Bayley, covered and a kick out at 2. Legendary Victoria with that side slam. Not enough to put Becky Lynch away for 3. And Bayley's starting to feel it now. May have the momentum in this matchup. Becky's in trouble. Notice how cautiously Bayley's moving at this point. Understanding she's potentially got an injured arm. She's not at 100%. The opportunity in front. Here we go. Bayley to belly. Becky Lynch does it so well. Turns it around. Bayley with the counter will snap there. Looking for a disarmer, perhaps. Which is what a suplex by Lynch. Brutal belly to back by the champion. Here we go. Now up to the backhandle swing. Bayley. Bayley to belly. Toward the title. Up on the line. From the line. And a kick out by Lynch. As expected.
That should be her finisher. She should go from Rose Plant to Bayley to belly, but not the other way around. Personally. Or mix them up and use one for one specific type of opponent, one for another.
Championship, the inaugural winner, Lyra Valkyrie. She held it for a number of months until Becky Lynch took the title from her a few weeks ago. Bayley looking to become the 3rd Intercontinental champion in the women's division. Incredible career. Bayley with a good Becky Lynch out of harm's way. Bad arm into the turnbuckle for Bayley, but Bayley shoved Becky in first into the turnbuckle. And now Bayley, sunset flip sent Becky
Buckle bomb.
into the buckle, and Bayley with an opportunity. Come on for the championship. Becky at 2. Frustration becoming obvious on the face of the challenger. Bayley getting to question her. What else do I have to do? What else can I show Becky Lynch that the man hasn't already seen? Now with Becky in trouble. Bayley going to climb up top. Bayley's comfortable up there. We've seen her do this a lot of times in the past. Taking a little bit too much time.
No. No, it's not. It's not bad. It's just, it's definitely, that's not their best.
Becky may have the upper hand now. Close to the spot. And Becky taking down the superplex. And Becky looking for the armbar. Armbar in. The armbar's in on Bayley. Bayley trying to block it. This one on the shoulders. And kick down first. Becky now turning into the disarmer. And Becky knows her. Bayley knows her so well. Able to counter. Shoulders down. Kick out by Lynch. Bayley trying to turn the champion over. Potentially for a Boston crab. Lynch fighting her way out. There it is. Half crab. But Bayley, remember the power on. And that might be the only reason it's a half crab. I think Bayley intended on a full Boston crab, but her right arm's still giving her trouble. And that may allow Becky Lynch to make it to the ropes and force a break. Remember, Bayley can only win the title via tap out or pinfall. And again, that bad arm may cost Bayley right there. That big boot by Lynch. Becky favoring these women giving everything they have in the center of the ring for the right to become Intercontinental champion. Yeah, two of the all-time greats in the women's division. WWE Championship. Blaze the trail. Brings evolution. Wow, there. Backhanded slam. Bayley able to counter. And Bayley with backhanded slam. Using Becky's move.
Okay.
Becky realized exactly what the situation at hand was. It wasn't just momentum that. No, I think Lynch knew full well. She just got nailed with her own maneuver and had to get the heck out of Dodge ASAP. Well, Bayley looked like she had Becky in position to win this match. And now Bayley single-handedly announced her into her last two at ringside. That's Becky with an opportunity now. Oh, no. Lynch is. Well, you mentioned it, Cole. Champion's advantage. Becky wins this by countout. She retains her title. She can do it, Becky. Becky, what are you doing? Becky's buried Bayley. And to Corey's point, a countout makes Becky keeps her championship. Win is a win when you're the champ. She just buried Bayley under a number of chairs here at ringside. Oh, wait a minute. Over Corey's back. What about Curie out here now? Coming into Bayley's aid. Look out, Lyra. And now Becky Lynch gets in the middle of it. Lyra about Curie. Hey, double clutch her in there. Oh, no, Lyra's had enough. Lyra on the apron. Look, Becky wants Lyra here. They will show her for force disqualification. And Bayley, not too far out of the way. Struck by Lynch. Now, Becky with the face mask on takes out Valkyria. Bayley from behind capitalizes at the man face version of Becky. Now, Becky up on the table. Square play. We got chaos here at ringside.
I'm not sure exactly what they're doing here, but
Get this one back in the ring. Bayley will become champion by trial. Down four by the official. Becky bounced off the ring post. Bayley's got to get Becky back in the ring. Becky driven into the barricade. Bayley sets Becky back in the ring. Here we go. Bayley making a climb to the top turnbuckle.
oh, cut.
She was taken out by Becky, and she may have just cost Bayley the title. There's no nail about it. Lyra just screwed Becky over. This is ridiculous. Well, she also screwed Bayley over. And Bayley, I believe, is taking exception to this.
Your winner, and still the women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky
It did. We mean may have. It did cost her. Lyra's pissed. She got kicked and she couldn't help herself and got. All right. I need some water. Be right back. Ooh, did that just in time, huh? Just in time. All right, what are we doing before Cody and Jay?
You don't tell those other two. You've always been my favorite student. All right. Now, you should have won Money in the Bank, and you should have found yourself as Queen of the Ring, but you've had Stephanie McCare in your way. All right. Now, next time, do what Gable does when I've got someone in my way. Do what I did to Ray. Do what I did to Otis. Wipe them out completely, regardless of the cost. And we'll finish this lesson later. Now, far be it from me to laugh at someone else's misfortune unless they deserve it. But in this case, Penta, it was my pleasure watching Bron Breaker destroy you earlier tonight. Maybe I'll finish the job. Maybe I'll rip that stupid mask off your head and show everybody the ridiculous face. Shame on trying to cheat, John. I told you, John.
Oh, what is he doing? But okay.
Rodriguez in the ball. Then last week, Rhea got a little payback. Rhea did her best to return the favor and put victory away from the hands of Raquel Rodriguez.
Are they swapping Dom and AJ for Raquel and Rhea on Saturday? Or next week, maybe?
Rhea, me jodiste, ahora lo vas a ver, pendeja. You're not gonna screw me on a Queen of the Ring and get away with it. So si tú quieres, chiquita, I can drag you out here by that nose ring, or you can make it easy for yourself and get in here and take the beating you deserve, mamona.
Okay. Wish for.
And now drive. Raquel shooting the first bit of a steel steps. Putting the fury in the eyes of Bobby. Hey, Raquel's looking at this. Rhea looks all too happy to finish it home. Rhea got the tail of the ring, and I believe Rodriguez maybe going for a ride. Now go the other way. Oh no. Trying to warn her. Rhea Ripley. Whatever she wants to. And Roxanne Perez from behind. And Roxanne down. Now Bobby's outnumbered. Roxanne Perez. Come to the end. Raquel Rodriguez. Indeed I did. The Hanapan by Raquel to Rhea through that table. Roxanne Perez paid dividends to all the members of the Judgment Day.
That's Liv's replacement. By the time Liv comes back, they're just going to move on without her. Roxanne will find her way with Dom. Why, I don't know, because Dom is a married guy, but on TV he's like a playboy. And Liv will be out, and Liv will be a babyface when she comes back. Oilers should have won. Fuck the Panthers. All right, here we go. Now, how many commercial breaks do we get in that match? But at least we know that's it. Because I was thinking, because they're going to be in Saudi Arabia for SmackDown pre-tape, not live, unfortunately, and for Saturday, some people got it. However many people are going to be on the card or need to do backstage stuff or PR or press or whatever it is, they got to get the hell out and get on a flight. So this show is definitely not going till like 11. They're going to be done when they're done. And they're going to move on to what they got to do. So All right.
In 2 weeks from Friday, we're heading to Music City, USA, movie on Broadway, Nashville, Bridgestone Arena, and a very special guest, our friend, longtime friend of the WWE, Shelly Roll, massive physical performer, a 4-4 Post Malone. As we speak, Shelly Roll, special appearance in Nashville, 29th SmackDown, 2 weeks from Friday, live on Broadway.
I can do that. That's official. I couldn't have said that any better myself.
I can't wait for that one, and I also can't wait for this one. At night, the champion will be John Cena, CM Punk, for the undisputed WWE Championship 15th time. They've gone one-on-one in their career. This has been one of the great rivalries.
1 no contest, 1 draw, 6-6. Well, okay.
Yin and yang. Two seemingly opposite forces that in truth complement and interconnect with the other. Two entities in constant flux and transformation. Totally interdependent to exist. John Cena and CM Punk. Yin and yang. John Cena.
Does Cena waste 2 more appearances for Friday and Saturday? Because it doesn't leave him a lot for the rest of the year. You know he's SummerSlam. Although I guess if he's getting Cody at SummerSlam and loses, he could take off for a bit and save his dates up and just not show up for a little while. He could take time. He could take some time, like a good month at least. He could take. Or if they need to use some dates to get him to SummerSlam and Cody, then he could take time off because he won't have a ton left.
There's one thing you're better at than I am, John, and that's kissing ass.
Raging against the system of imagination, but never enough to fill the hole deep within. His desire to sit alone atop the summit with its bitterness, resentment, self-destruction, and banishment. The time. Time changes everything. Yin becomes yin. Yang becomes yin. In an infinite dance, struggling to find contrasting dualities, destined to be done. And the battle in which these two have been endlessly engaged finds itself with new motivation.
That title has corrupted you. I've been the victim of an abusive relationship. All you've ever done now for 25 years. Sit on your ass and watch me regret.
Instead of graceful exit, Johnson gets attached and disillusioned. Has vowed to
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
For everyone.
while CM Punk has returned from exile, a beacon of hope and change. A new face in the company who once vowed to put them down. The balance has shifted. Light becomes shadow. Shadow now stands in the sun.
Shut your mouth and be your best. You can't beat me when I'm at my best. You never could. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. I hate this idea that you're the best in the world. You're not. I'm the greatest of all time. The truth is, Cody, I'm jealous of you. I am jealous that you have conned these people into believing a myth that you're the best in the world. Remember who gave you the stage for your title, pal? It's that, because you change your values as much as I change my t-shirts. You're just a loudmouth opportunist who will step on the necks of people who actually work hard if it gets you ahead. The greatest of all time. Night of Champions. Balls in your court, hero. The best in the world. You can't see me? I see through you. Yin and yang. Positioned once again upon opposing shores. For a final reckoning. The final reckoning takes place Saturday, Rhea in Saudi Arabia, but we actually get things underway on Friday. We have a kickoff show that gets underway at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. on the West Coast on Peacock. That will be in the Eagle Arena. Then Saturday, our countdown show kicks off at 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 8 in the morning. Nothing at breakfast for the West Coast. United Champions, 5 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific time from Rhea on Saturday. It's the showdown we've all been waiting for. The best in the world against the greatest of all time with the undisputed.
All right. Why are you milking this? You can still do like 2 commercial breaks and have like a good 15-minute match before whoever gets involved. And you could be done in 20 minutes.
United States Championship on the line against Cody.
Oh, they replaced it with that. Okay. To get Zayn on in Saudi Arabia on the card. That makes sense. That makes sense. You got to get Saudi. You got to keep Sammy on the card. They love him there. He's arguably the most popular wrestler in Saudi Arabia, so him having a match on the card makes complete sense. All right, let's get to it.
Sami Zayn is not squatting on SmackDown to advance to the finals for a second straight year. He'll take it from Cody Rhodes or Jade.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I don't think it's going to be clean. No, I don't think it's going to be clean, but it should be fun for whatever we get out of it. No, not one more time. Come on. Let's get this going and have a match. Every thought out of control. Do it all to get them off the feet. Crowd is here, about to blow. Wait for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go off, I'm home. Ah. American Nightmare. Why does it say 0? I know it's not 0. Kill what they came to see. I don't love 6 o'clock, but I'll deal with it. Because it'll be over by like 8:30, and that's alright.
Between both of these men and the WWE's Apex Predator. Remember the legacy. Cody Rhodes is learning out of the wake of Randy Orton a couple of years ago. See how the James says main event, big fight video here tonight. An opportunity to get to the finals of King of the Ring. It should be one way. And think about what King of the Ring has meant to many careers over the years. More than a dozen Hall of Famers have won the King of the Ring tournament. 10 world champions have been King of the Ring. Just really enjoyed the evolution of the tournament itself. Once upon a time, it was a one-night event. It was all about your endurance. But now it is the best of the best in each and every round. And now the library ever. And he kicked out Randy Orton. A lot's been said about these two, but what about Randy Orton? Or he knocked off Sami Zayn. Randy with a full of soul as well. He was knocked off in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Very controversial match last year against Gunther, who won the World Championship at SummerSlam. Orton wants another opportunity to be King of the Ring. Beyond that, potentially World Champion. Perhaps one of the right Randy has the opportunity to write last year's anthem himself. An opportunity at Cody. If his game's all about it, Randy Orton certainly no stranger. If Orton wins, so it would be the undisputed WWE Championship. He could win on SummerSlam. We'll see. Thursday, the United Champions Saturday. So when your two friends going at each other with so much at stake, what do you have to do? Get everything, all that out of your mind? You have to forget all about it. You're maybe a little bit more relaxed, but at the same time, I find that you used to hit your friends a little harder. You used to really go out there and it's almost fun to be in a fight with your friend. I don't know what to do, but you always push yourself a little further, your opponent a little bit further, and then afterwards you go out, you have a beer, and you let competition in this particular instance. Both delivering a couple of beautiful arm drags. Stalemate in the early going. It's almost refreshing to see things trust in your worry about them taking a shot. Worry about them taking a shortcut. Temptation is very strong. What I expect to see.
Cody, Cody,
Columbus, Ohio. Displaying respect to the opening belt. Gives you fans who just realize it. That strategy of leading for the crossroads. And able to counter was Jay Uso. Jay with the super kick and Cody moves out of his way.
All right, not a bad start. Feeling each other out. It's okay. That's okay. What the fuck, man?
Terrible situation for Jey Uso here. Cody Rhodes has a figure four locked in. Look at all the damage being done as we speak to the leg of Jey.
Not much. Ain't much left.
His super kicks on this Uso splash at the top turnbuckle. You take away Jay's legs, you're gonna take away a lot of his game. He gets the rope. Great strategy by Cody Rhodes here. Went out and played with his dad's great rivals. Oh, Jay, Cody. I think he got the shoulder, right shoulder or elbow, perhaps. Cody trying to protect himself. Body shot. Good. Get very good nightmare. And uppercut from Jay. JB. First of all, mid-out the duck down. Big right hand by Cody. And this is there. There's a two-way drop by Jey Uso. Using it up. And a kick out by Rhodes. Winner faces Randy Orton Saturday. On a history, as we mentioned earlier, between these two men and Randy Orton. The Viper has not forgotten the controversial manner in which he lost last year at King of the Ring to Gunther. Just by all the history of the match with both of these men, I really expect it to be a very different style of match. And King of the Ring crowns on the line. And homage this time to a late Ray Umaga. It's not been nothing to obtain what he wants. Rhodes up on the top. Sneaks up by Rhodes. Cody Rhodes up the knees. Oh my God, look at the Kimura lock. Look at the Kimura lock. He's in deep. He turned out Buster up with his move. And Cody looking to do it to Jey Uso.
That's a first. That's the first time in a while he's used that. Wait, so now we got 6 matches? So we took away Dom and AJ, added Rhea, Raquel Street Fight, and Sammy and Karrion Kross. So we have 6 matches. Fair enough.
Continuing to squeeze with everything in his being, knowing he only may be a few seconds away from the King of the Ring final. Cody trying to fight back into this. Jey Uso's got the sleeper locked in good. Does Cody have anything left? Trying to make it back to both feet. He does at least momentarily. Jey with his full body weight on the back of Cody. Cody may have only one chance, and that's to make it to the ropes, I believe. Jay's got it in good. Cody makes it to the ropes. Takes Jey to the floor, which buys Rhodes some time. First the Kimura, then the sleeper, and both men survive, at least for now. Cody's trying to match Cody Rhodes, who scrambled through the ropes and in the process dumped Jey all the way out to the floor. Cody now afforded several seconds to attempt to regain his breath, regain his bearings, and get back into this fight. Cody back to his feet. Here comes Rhodes. Rhodes with the suicide dive, and Jey's on the right hand. And things are starting to get nasty now. It's nothing personal, it's just business. The King of the Ring crown is worth that much to every superstar who seeks it. Jey tried to use some splash earlier, blocked by Rhodes. Rhodes beats him with a punch this time. It is as the slugfest continues in the top rope. Bringing out as the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes down. Jey still perched on the ropes, but look at Cody. He's scaling to the top rope. Right out, notices by Rhodes. No one's going to take out Cody. Cody went for the apron. Jey Uso runs her. Who's going to face her in the finals of the King of the Ring? Watch this impact.
They're going to another commercial. Okay. No preview. Almost done. 10 minutes maybe. I did not think they would go long. Honestly, I didn't. Considering they have to travel, I didn't think they would. Like, I figured they'd probably be done right about now. Although technically speaking, they can be done in like 5 minutes because they're not going another 20 or 30. It's just not happening. So I imagine they'll probably start trading finishers, and then somebody's going to get involved. I don't think this is going to go clean. No. I don't think Randy's going to show up and do anything about it, but like Seth and them, yeah, for sure. Seth probably will, yeah. He'll get somebody DQ'd. Maybe
Rhodes, Jey Uso, semifinals, King of the Ring tournament winner goes to Night of Champions Saturday to face Randy Orton in the finals. This is a match. Yeah. Already on the high ground for just a moment. Jey made it back to a vertical base. Cody now. Jey Uso turns out to the right of his own. Cody wants. Jey Uso needed the punch. Cody now up and over. Drop down, Jey Uso come out. Now Jey Uso. I say a very Randy Orton-esque conversation. Send a message to the Apex Predator, perhaps.
I agreed, yeah.
Now Jey stalking his opponent. Cody's finishing move. Cody able to counter on the second row.
Wow. That would have been awesome if he did it at Crossroads.
Flying blind in reverse, Cody.
That would have been pretty cool if he did the Crossroads to Cody.
Going at it to advance to the King of the Ring tournament finals. Cody looking for the disaster kick, and Jey Uso. Spear by Uso. And Rhodes takes it too. And Jey Uso realized that was his chance. Spear takes
Mm.
13,433 here tonight at the Nationwide Arena in Ohio's capital city of Columbus, enjoying our main event tonight. Rhodes and Uso putting it all on the line for an opportunity to battle Randy Orton at Night of Champions on Saturday. Critical moment in this match. Jade Uso's trying to psych himself up. These two are taking so much out of one another. Jade out for another spear. Ran into a kick by Rhodes. Cody gonna go up top. Top rope spear. Cody got it for the win. Cover for the win. And Jay Uso kicked out again.
Okay.
The super cutter from the top rope. How the hell did Jay get
They
it?
work well. They do work well together. They definitely do.
Trying to psych himself up. Understanding he
Clearly, they're friends. They work very well together.
Jey Uso
This is actually a good Jey Uso match.
Cody survived the spear. Jay survived the super cutter. Now Cody fired up and ready for his man. He just said, "I'm sorry, Jay. This ends now." Here comes Rhodes.
He did it. He did a crossroads on Cody.
Everybody in this arena was on their feet, but nobody's as shocked as that man, Jey Uso. And Jay's got to be saying, "What the hell do I have to do?"
Yeah, they do work very well together. I would watch this again, for sure. Especially once Cody's champ. If Cody needs like a feud, Jay moves, have them again. I would watch this again.
Cody to get up, get up. Another kick. This is just insurance. Jey Uso just wants to make damn sure. That's gonna do it. Jey Uso with a spear to Cody Rhodes, and Jey says that's it. Cody doesn't appear to have anything left. And Jey gonna position him for the finishing move. The Uso splash. Cody Rhodes fell back to his feet, up to the top rope. Struggling on the turnbuckle. Oh, goodness. Cody Rhodes at the top. As the third massive cutter sustained by Jey Uso. Randy Orton was looking. And now Cody Rhodes. Crossroads. Cover. Cody Rhodes into the finals. The king of the ring.
No interference. Okay, Cody wins clean.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso in a battle for the ages. And Cody wins to advance to Night of Champions. What a match. Apparently not easy. Cody Rhodes for Jey Uso. Check out this super kick. What an awful job in terms of his nightmare. Surely that would put Cody down, right? No, just a spear from Jey Uso. This would keep Cody down for sure, right? Jey Uso just made absolutely certain on top. Paid for it in spectacular fashion. A cutter by Rhodes.
Are they just going to end it here? Like, they're not going to get attacked or nothing?
Saturday, at Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton in the King of the Ring Tournament Finals. Versus former protege. Chapter in the legacy of both superstars. And in show of respect by Cody Rhodes to a very game Jey Uso tonight. Cody Rhodes is the man going to the finals of the King of the Ring. Rhodes,
Okay.
someone will define their legacy. Saturday, Night of Champions.
Okay. I thought maybe they'd get attacked, but like Seth or something would do something about it, but okay. I mean, look, it's okay, go home show. Nothing to write home about. I don't know why they took Dom and AJ off the PLE and added 2 more matches at the last minute, but Rhea and Raquel, they could have done that next week. But maybe something I don't know about is going to happen. I get putting Sammy on the show because it's Saudi Arabia, and Sammy's probably the most over wrestler in WWE in Saudi Arabia. Probably. I mean, if he's not, he's like 1A. So it makes complete sense for him to still be on the card. So you could have just swapped for the one match and saved Rhea and Raquel in a street fight for Monday in Pittsburgh. But they must have something planned because they've just jumped to 6 matches. So, like, is one of these matches going to be, like, super short? Or are they going to go over 3 hours? I mean, I don't know now, but now that I know that, my prediction video will be out in the next couple days. Friday SmackDown looks like a solid show, like 4 title matches, but it's going to be tape delayed, so I'm not so sure I'm going to bother with the live stream because the spoilers are going to be already out. So, like, I don't know if there'd be a point. I think maybe just doing a recap is probably a better way to go. Same for Night of Champions because it's going to be on early in the day, and with my schedule, I won't be awake and be able to stream it. So probably a recap for that as well. Just a recap video upload, no stream. And it's my birthday this week, so, you know, I actually wasn't going to stream tonight. I was going to do that. I was going to stream those instead, but because of new information, I streamed tonight. Those will be recaps. So, in other words, no stream until next Monday, and a prediction video and 2 recap videos coming by the weekend instead. You guys will be okay. But fine for a go-home show. Main event was solid. You know, so that's about all I have to say about it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. The likes, the comments. Not a lot of them tonight. That's okay. Totally cool. people still tuned in, and I'm fine with that. You know, y'all start following me on social media so we can talk there. At Tony the Real on X, at Original Goat P on Instagram. Just send me a follow request. Let me know that you're following because of this, so that I know it's you, and I'll accept you and all good. But yeah, it's my birthday week, and I want to celebrate. And I know I have to record some videos before the weekend anyway. So yeah, that's about it for tonight. So y'all be well. I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are hot. I know. Y'all want me. It's cool. I get it. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's it for tonight. And I will see you in video form 3 more times in the next 5-6 days. But next live will be next Monday early, 6 p.m., not 8 p.m. I don't know why they're doing that, but so be it. 6 p.m. on Monday will be the next time you see this pretty face live. And I'll be a year older. Not that I'm not old already, but anyway. I love y'all. Have a good night.